Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It has been far too long, and I feel like I've said that the past several times I've filmed videos, and it just is what it is at this point. Can't really control it. You know, I thought that like when I stepped away from doing my job full-time and stuff like that, or at all. I'm doing candle business full time now and everything. And I thought when I did that I'd have, all this extra time to film and stuff like that. And like, it's just one of those things where like, now that I don't have, that other job, like kind of sustaining us and everything, this business like has to make money. And so I have to put more time into it and everything. And so it's just one of those things I didn't fully like, I knew that obviously I'd be doing more, but it just didn't click in my head that I wasn't going to have as much time to film as I thought that I would. So I do apologize, but here we are. There's not much that I can do about it. So yeah, and it might be this way for a little while. I don't know. I'm not going to commit to any kind of posting schedule right now just because life be crazy, But I will always show up here as much as I possibly can with you guys because I truly love being here. It's just, yeah, it's just hard. It's just hard. hard to film, hard to edit the videos. Really it's the editing that takes, 400 million years, and I just don't have 400 million years right now. So, yeah. But anyway, I was supposed to film this video like probably forever ago. I don't even remember. It's been several months. It kind of happened like right a really bad time. We had a lot of personal family stuff going on, and so unfortunately it just kind of got pushed to the side, and then I have barely filmed a video since then. So like I think I've maybe posted one since like June or May or whatever, I don't know, whatever month it was, but yeah. But I have a nice little package from Chandler Me. They sent me it's called the Candle Maker Plus, a little like melting pot and everything. So yeah, I'm excited to try it out with you guys. I think it'll be really great, especially right now. I am like a little behind on testing fall scents and stuff. Like, I've definitely gotten some already good to go and everything, but I want at least one or two more. So we're actually going to be making some fall scents today. So I'm really excited about that. But Brian over at Chandler Me sent me this nice little note, which I really appreciate. And then we've got the actual candle maker, if I can get it out of here. Actually, it's gonna be easier to take this out, I think. Oh, there's actually stuff in here. I thought this was just like packing paper, but oh, they sent me some wax and even a little bottle of fragrance oil, which I didn't realize that they actually sold fragrance oil, so that's cool. It doesn't say what kind of wax it is, so I'm probably gonna stick with my wax just because I know exactly what to do with it. But they sent me sandalwood and spice. So we're gonna smell this just because why not? Oh, it has like, they put a little stopper in there. That's super nice. So it doesn't spill during transit. But now how do I get it out without spilling it everywhere? Okay, every part of me right now is currently telling me to use my teeth, but that's not good with fragrance oil. Don't do that. But I genuinely don't know how else to get this out of here because it is like, the top is like shredding. Oh no, am I supposed to twist it? I don't understand. Oh no. Okay, well the top has like completely come off and I'm having trouble pulling it out. I think we've almost got it, maybe? Okay, well, this isn't great. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love the idea, but it is, maybe I'm just dumb and I did this all wrong. Thought you would just pull it out, but yeah, it's really stuck in there. I don't know. Oh no. Okay, well, oh, I made it so much worse. Oh, I made it worse. Well, just went everywhere. Everywhere. It does smell really good though. Sandalwood spice. Like the smell, which is good because I'm probably gonna be smelling it for weeks now. But yeah, it does smell good. So there's that. So this was probably user error. I probably did something wrong because I can't imagine that it's actually that hard to get this out. I probably just did it wrong somehow. It's fine. It is what it is. But I have sandalwood spice all over. It's like, it splashed a little and went all over. So it is what it is. That's okay though, because I wasn't planning on using that one anyway. We're testing out fall scents today. I have to kind of kill two birds with one stone in order for us to even be filming today. They did send me some wax though. It looks like a soy wax, I'm assuming, but it doesn't say what kind of wax it is, and it doesn't say on here. It's possible that, you know, they said it in an email a while back. I just don't remember. But I am going to use my own wax today just because I already know how to work with that and everything. But they also sent me like a wick and wick sticker and even like a little warning label and stuff. So this is super great for beginners. Like if you've never made a candle before, this is like super great deal and everything. Super like, yeah, it would be super easy to use and everything. And yeah, it's just, this is great, especially for beginners. All right, but now we're actually gonna open this guy up and see what's inside. So it looks like it even comes with like a candle jar and everything, which is awesome. So like I said, this would be super amazing for people who have never made a candle before. It even comes with a lid. Yeah. So for those of you who are brand new to candle making, maybe you've never even made a candle before, this would be like amazing for you to get, just because it comes with pretty much everything you need. This is the melting pot it comes with. It has like all the measurements and stuff inside, and it connects to this base down here, so it does all the heating and stirring and everything for you, so you don't have to sit there and stir, which is super nice. And it would be great for those of you who aren't brand new, but you also don't want to maybe like melt an entire, like, you know, if you're using like a big melter like I am, like the Presto Pot or the Digiboil or anything like that, and you don't want to melt like an entire thing just to make like 1 or 2 candles, this is like a great option for you. And then it also comes with a nice little instruction manual and everything for you, and shows you exactly how to do everything. They do give you a little quick start guide and then like a full instruction manual and everything. It tells you exactly how to use it. So super great for beginners and everything. It seems fairly self-explanatory, but yeah, let's get started. So first things first, I am going to wipe this out with just a little bit of alcohol, just because it has been sitting in here and stuff for a couple months, so it's probably a little bit dusty. Obviously it's been inside the box and everything, but you know, just to be safe, I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe it out with some alcohol just to make sure there's not any dust or anything that's gonna end up in our finished candle. It also says in the instructions that this part, obviously don't put this in there, but this part can be used or can be washed out with just like hot water and soap. But for now, I'm just gonna wipe it out with some alcohol just to get any dust and stuff like that out of there. I am gonna go ahead and measure out my own wax and everything. So we're gonna use about 10 ounces of wax and 1 ounce of fragrance oil, and I am putting it in small chunks just so that hopefully it doesn't take super long to melt. It's about 8 ounces and 10.02, close enough. And now that I've got my wax measured out, all I did was plug this in. I haven't pushed any buttons or anything like that, but you're just gonna put that on there and it lights up. And then these are the different stages, but they're also heat settings. So 3 is the hottest. I'm probably gonna do 2 just because it is like the wax that I have is a higher melt point than most soy waxes. So just to be safe, I am going to put it on 2. But then you basically just wait for it to melt. You can see that the process kind of starts or whatever. And once it gets over here, then it's good to start and add in your fragrance. And I am going to go ahead and start a timer just to see exactly how long this actually takes to melt and everything, so I can show you guys and everything. Okay, so as you can see, we are about the 11-minute mark. And it's already fully melted, the wax and everything. It's like fully in liquid form. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of, you know, it's black. But yeah, it's like fully in liquid form already. And it is stirring and everything. It hasn't given me the green light yet to, you know, go ahead and add fragrance yet, but it is still heating up and everything. And I love that it stirs for you so that you don't even have to worry about that. While we're waiting for that, I am going to go ahead and measure out our fragrance oil. Usually, if I was just using a 1-ounce bottle, I would use, the whole bottle, but we are using a 2-ounce today. This is Leaves from Midwest Fragrance Company. If you are familiar with them, then you know that this is an old bottle, but it still smells normal. I didn't smell anything, it didn't smell super weird or anything like that. I know what Leaves smells like because I've smelled it from Bath & Body Works before. And to be honest, I didn't really like this fragrance very much for quite a while, and then I don't know, it just started to grow on me, and so I thought we would go ahead and test it out. I've had this for, I don't know, maybe probably close to 2 years or so, but it doesn't look weird, it doesn't smell weird, so I think it's still fine to use and everything, especially for a tester. We're just going to go ahead and measure out 1 ounce, and of course I overfilled it just a little bit. It's okay, we'll pour some out. 0.99 ounces, close enough. If you've ever made candles before, you know that 0.1 ounce is not going to make a difference, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, it just started beeping at me to let me know that it is ready for the fragrance oil. I am just going to stick my thermometer in here and just see what temperature we're at. Just to see. Okay, it looks like we're about 170. Yeah, right around 170, which is to be honest, a little bit cooler than what I would normally do, but I think it'll be fine. I usually like to add fragrance around 180, but I mean, I could have just went to the third. It's a little bit higher heat and everything. So, if you're like me and you want to go up to a little bit higher heat, I would maybe just go to the third option there. But I think it's fine. It's not, a huge deal or anything. I've definitely added around 175 before and it's been fine. So I'm not, not super worried about it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add our fragrance oil. And then I think I have to push this button to let it know that it is good. And then it just stirs continuously, which is super nice. Because right now, if I was making more candles, I could, be cleaning wicking jars. I can be doing other things. I don't have to sit here and stir it for 2 minutes or whatever. It does it for you, which is super nice. And I forgot to mention, it did take about 22 minutes to get to this point and everything before I added the fragrance oil. I already shut the timer off, but I forgot to show you guys. But yeah, it took about 22 minutes for it to heat up to temperature and everything like that, which is quite a bit faster than if I had tried to heat up my whole Presto pot and everything like that. So yeah, 22 minutes is really not too bad. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, it stirred for way longer than 2 minutes. It's been stirring for probably close to going on 10 minutes now. So, but it is ready. It is beeping at me and everything. I think it just, had to get down to temperature and stuff. I know you can't, it's kind of hard to see, but it is definitely kind of liquidy, or it's still liquid obviously, but it's definitely, the wax is very cool. I can tell because it's definitely turning kind of that kind of whitish, transparent whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and pour this in here now. Yeah, this is definitely a little cooler than I generally pour. I usually just stir for 2 minutes and then pour right away. But you know what? Hey, I didn't have to sit here and stir it that whole time myself. So I can't complain. All right, and it is good to go. So I'm gonna give this probably 2 days to cure or so, and then I'll be testing it out and all that fun stuff. So overall, I think this is a really great product, especially for people who have maybe never made a candle so far. This is takes all the guesswork out of it. It does pretty much most of it for you. You don't have to sit there and stir. You don't have to sit there and wait for it to get up to heat and stuff. It will get up to temperature and then it will keep it there for, I think the manual said it'll stay there for 2 hours. So if you're busy doing other stuff, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily super recommend just leaving it sitting there for 2 hours and stuff, but if you're super busy and you just want to make a quick candle or whatever, you have other stuff to do as well, I think this is a great option. Definitely very beginner friendly and everything, very easy to use, very easy to start and everything. You mostly just plug and play is good to go. And it's super nice that they also send you wax and fragrance oil and everything. I'll leave a link to their website and everything down below in the description and everything. But yeah, I'm assuming you get to pick like your fragrance and everything that you want to use and all of that stuff. And I'm sure that using their wax like will probably have different results just because different waxes have different melt points and stuff. For my wax, this was just a little bit cooler than I like to, you know, do things at, but it's really not a big deal. I don't think it will have any issues or anything. Like, I'll do a quick test or whatever before I actually like post this video and stuff, and let you guys know if there was any, you know, any bad reactions or anything, or like if it just doesn't, you know, if I, you know, can't smell it or anything like that. But I really don't foresee there being any issues or anything like that. It was only, you know, a few degrees cooler than what I normally do anyway, so it wasn't, you know, not a huge deal and stuff. I definitely don't normally pour as cool as it got to, but again, that's one of those things, like, pouring temperature to me is not quite as important as when you add your fragrance oil and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not super worried about it, like I said. So, but this is a great tool, like I said, for anyone who's beginner, who's maybe never made candles before and you're not even sure you want to. This is a lot better option than buying like a whole Presto pot or anything like that. You know, it's just, you know, makes, you know, just a couple candles at a time, 2 or 3 probably at the most. But is, you know, really nice, like I said, for beginners and everything. Makes everything super easy for you. And yeah, I kind of wish that I had had something like this. My first 2 candles probably would have been so much better had I had something like this when I was first starting out. It's also great for maybe those of you who are like me, super busy, maybe a little bit behind, and you don't really want to like melt, like, you know, this big guy back here. It takes like quite a while to melt the entire, you know, thing, probably 45 minutes to an hour or so if I have it full, like filled to the top for it to fully melt and everything. So if you don't want to, you know, wait around and deal with all of that or whatever, this is a great option if you're just wanting to make like 1 or 2 tester candles real fast. This is a much, you know, probably a much quicker option. But that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around even when I'm not posting consistently and stuff like that. I don't know that I've ever posted consistently, but you know what I mean. But yeah, thank you so much for still being here even when, you know, my posting schedule is a little all over the place or I go quite a while without posting, etc. It really means a lot to me that you guys are still here and still enjoying my content and everything, so thank you for that. But if you guys would like to continue hanging out, there are going to be some other videos that pop up on the screen, and I will see you there.